Okay, so I already put on my foundation. I did a little bit of contouring with the SAIE that I normally do and the Cali Smashbox. I did a little bit slightly different techniques based on things that I was seeing in the camera after watching over. So primarily, as long as you realize that the parts that you want to go more forward, you want to use the lighter, brighter color in the contouring palette, in that Cali contour palette. And for the parts that you want to go backwards, you're going to use the bronzing. So I did that, but I just noticed some different things that I wasn't liking when I look at the camera. I've already lined my lip with the Smoky Lip, Smoky Pink by Makeup by Mario, and I wanted to try this lipstick. I got it at the last Sephora sale. It's by Guerlain, and it's called Kiss Kiss Bee Glow, and the color is called Honey Glow, and that's what it looks like. Now I want to try the new Merit Baby. I got that at this Sephora sale, and I want to try that. Okay, so the first color, I kind of debated back and forth on whether I wanted to use, it's called Palm Reader by Terra Moons, and it basically says that it may not be safe for or it's not intended for the use around the immediate eye area, but I looked at all the ingredients using Skin Charisma, and the ones that it definitely has didn't seem like there was really any issue, and the ones that it may have, well, it may have it, so I don't know. And what I'm doing is I mix it with the P. Lewis base and then put it on. That way, if there is any kind of issue with allergy, I'm not gonna have it like breathing in or getting into my eye so much, because it's already mixed in with the base, and then I also don't have to use the base. And I mix it up in this palette. Right now I have all my base in all the 5 little palettes, and then I'm going to be mixing my colors and putting it on. So there's a palm reader, and here we go. Like, that is so pretty. Now I'm going in with Lunar Haze, and it also has the same warnings, but I looked the same ingredients up. They look like the same ingredients, and it didn't look like anything that would be a problem. Plus, I also put it on my wrist, and I did not get any issues there. And I mixed it with the primer, so that helps. Now I'm using Fourth Dimension on the outer eye, mainly because I just wanted this like green look in here, and I just love this color. Same thing, I mixed it with the primer. So I have probably the worst allergies ever. So if anybody's going to get allergies to this, it's going to be me. And so by mixing it, I'm not having any like nasal congestion, no respiratory issue here by mixing it together. And it looked like it was safe on Skin Charisma. And look at this color. Woohoo! Beautiful. I'm now using Twilight on the inner corner, and I don't think, this one does not have any kind of warning at all, And if you look at most makeup packages, they will say that there's potentially some issue with at least like a couple of the shadows that they place in there, and they'll say it's not intended for immediate eye area, or it'll say that you could have some staining or whatever. But if you use it with primer, you're probably not going to have so much of an issue. Also, the colors that I'm using on the inner eye, which is where you might get a little bit more fallout, they are okay for around the eye area. So now I'm using Daybreak. It is a multi-chrome. It's actually called a chameleon color. It has red and gold shifts, and I used the Inglet and mixed it together with it so I don't get any fallout. And I'm bringing it down just a little. I've always wanted to use this color, Ice Giant. I just dropped this all over the floor, but I managed to collect most of it, and that's what we're going to be playing with next. Okay, so this is Ice Giant, and it is like an iridescent mint, but it has hints of pink in it, which I thought would be beautiful. And when I dropped it, I did notice it was mostly pink. And once again, I'm mixing it with the Ingloat. And I'm patting on. Now this does not say that it has any issues with the eye, but it does have like glittery kind of particles in it. So I would definitely mix it with a little bit of like either primer or Ingloat or some kind of mixing gel. Okay, this color is called Radiation, and it is a chameleon that shifts green, teal, gold. Okay, so now I'm using the Cali Smashbox to kind of diffuse this area up in here and clean it up a little bit. See that it's obviously, I didn't put it on perfect. And that was because I wasn't looking down. Now I'm looking down and I can see it better. And I might need a better brush for mixing. This eye actually came out pretty nice. I'm going to diffuse it so that both eyes look the same. This one came out way better. May have to fix the purple just a little bit. I'm just going back in with a little bit of the purple, and I've mixed it in with the Ingloat, and I'm looking down now so I can really see what I'm doing. I'm also going to go back in with the and still just cleaning it up a little bit using the Cali Smashbox. And I'm using my Sigma brush, which gives me more of an airbrush finish. Wow, okay. And I'm just gonna kind of diffuse these two together so the lines aren't so harsh. Still using the Sigma. I'm going to be using just a phase on the very outer edge to give it that really vibrant green look that I'm looking for. And to kind of delineate the line a little bit, I used the Ingloat in line on this as well. I'm just going in with a light face brush, duo fiber to give it that airbrush look, and just kind of brushing it in. Get rid of any remaining harsh lines. It'll remove them. I'm now going to use Skywatcher using my second brush. Okay, so even though I used the Ingloat, I did get some fallout. So I guess I did not put enough of that one. Alright, so let me fix that. Okay, so I just cleaned it up with a little bit of concealer. And now I'm adding Euphoria on here.